I was listening to an album by Quincy Jones, and I started to have tears come down my cheek. And my mother came and said, "Why are you standing in the middle of the living room crying? What's up with that?" I said, "No, Mom, I've never heard anything more beautiful than this." And that was the exact moment that I decided I wanted to become a professional musician. Hi, my name is Jeremy Monteiro, and I'm a pianist and composer. So it's very interesting because when I started playing in 1976, live music was restarted only about 4 or 5 years earlier. A lot of people don't remember that for a while live music in Singapore was completely banned. And so it's very strange. A lot of people don't remember this kind of dark chapter in our history. Lucky it didn't last for too long. And by the time I came onto the scene, live music was allowed again. I had my own band, very soon Jaramzi, which the year that we released our album, in that year, in the first year, we actually outsold Kenny G, who had just appeared on the scene. But of course, by next year, he outsold us 1,000 times. But I hang on to that first year when we outsold Kenny G. Since I started playing professionally in 1976, I've done about 8,000 shows with audiences from hole-in-the-wall jazz clubs all the way to National Stadium, 35,000 people. In 1981, I decided I wanted to go into the world of writing jingles. It was very funny. The first 3 jingles were pimple cream jingles, and I became Mr. Pimple Cream, So after a while, Hugh Harrison, who worked for McCann Erickson, he was tasked with writing the national songs. He got to know Singapore very well. Back then, the first 4 were called national songs, not National Day songs. The first one was Stand Up for Singapore. Then We Are Singapore, Count on Me Singapore, which I did not compose. I was a music director, arranger. Then Jim Aitchison and he and I wrote One People, One Nation, One Singapore.
One people, one nation, one Singapore. That's the way that we will be forevermore.
I was very touched. At the age of 42, the National Arts Council and the Singapore government gave me the Cultural Medallion. It really inspired me and spurred me on. And then more recently, about 4 or 5 years ago, I received the Pingat Bakti Masyarakat or Public Service Medal, mentor young musicians and work in the community. I was very touched to receive that award from, at the time, President Halimah. As a musician at this stage of my life now, the awards are no longer the impetus, but when they come, I graciously receive them and I'm very honored by them. I think what I wish for Singapore society in the next 60 years has already started to manifest itself. People have started to become more caring, especially having come through the crisis of COVID. Even though we celebrate our diversity and our various races, but I think more and more we start to realize that we are part of one family, and I think that becomes stronger, and I feel the arts has a very big role to play to do that, to accomplish that.